Good evening, all students. Is my voice is loud and clear? Online students, could you please confirm? Okay, guys. So let's start the session. So in the last class, we are discussing about the variables, and in the today's class, let us continue with them from there. That is values. What are the different types of values we are having? So what are the different types of values we are having within the Python means? That is nothing but based on the value we are having in this data types. Next concept name is called as data types. So what is data types? Data types means nothing but different values. We are having the different types of values within the Python, and to store the different types of values, we are having the different types of data types. So what are the different types of values within the Python? So you can take a note of step by step in the notes. So the heading is data types. So data types means type of the data. We are having the different types of data. Okay. So whatever the values are there, based on the data, that is based on the data value, the data type, the data type will be selected automatically. Based on the this. Okay, automatically. Right? Based on the data value, the data type will be selected automatically. Right? Now, what are the data types? What are the different data values we are having? Miss, first one starting with the int. Int means the data type. What are the different data types we are having? Miss, a data types are two types. One is called as fundamental data types. First one is called as fundamental data types. Second one is called as advanced data types. Okay, the first one is called as fundamental data types, and the second one is called as advanced data types. Right? Now, what is the difference between the fundamental data types and advanced data types? Miss, fundamental data types, these objects, what are the fundamental data types? These objects can store only one value, inside the object, can store only one value. Whereas advanced data types, these objects can store more than one value, in the object, inside the object. If you want to store one value means fundamental data types. If you want to store more than one value in a single object means advanced data types we are going to use. So within the fundamental data types, what are the fundamental data types we are having? Miss, the fundamental data types are one int, second one is called as float, and third one is called as boolean, fourth one is called as string. Okay, like this we are having the fundamental data types. First one is int, second one is float, third one is called as complex, fourth one is called as boolean, and the fifth one is called as string. So these data types can store only one value inside the object. Okay, whereas advanced data types we are having like list, tuple, set, and dictionary. So these advanced data types can store more than one value inside the object, right? Now, one more time. So what is objects? Objects means which will store the data. So based on the data, the type of the object will be selected. The type of the object only is called as data type. Okay, what are the type of the object? Based on the value, the data type will be selected. Why the data type will be selected means based on the value, the type of the object will be selected. Type of object, the type of object only is called as data type. Okay, one object is one data type. For example, this classroom is one size, another classroom is another one. So one building is called as duplex, one building is called as group house, one building is called as independent house, one building is called as apartments. Like this, we are having the different types of houses. Similar way, we are having the different types of data type based on the values. For example, you are going to store inside the object only a single value, that too a numerical value without decimal. A single numerical value, a single numerical value, a single numerical value without decimal, without any kind of decimal, then that particular value will be stored in the int. It will be stored automatically inside the int objects. A single numerical value with decimal, any single numerical value with decimal will be stored that value in the float with decimal. What is the difference between these two means? One is with decimal, one is without decimal. A single value. And if you want to store a complex number, complex numbers, if you want to store any kind of complex numbers, complex number value, then we are going to use the data type is called as complex. Okay. Now, next one is called as Boolean. Boolean means either true or false. Only these two. That two caps lock TRUE or FALSC. False. Out of these two, any one value if you are storing, it is called as Boolean. And strings. What is meant by strings means non-numerical data. Any non-numerical data is considered as string. A non-numerical data is called as string. So true or false also is considered as a string only, no sir, because it is also a non-numerical data. Na? Within the English words, except true or false, remaining others, everything are considered as strings. Only the true or false will be considered as English words are considered as Boolean values. Is the points are clear? These are all will store a single value inside the object. They can't store the multiple values. For example, inside the object, you want to store the multiple. Okay, let me take an example like this. Now, here I'm going to write the first one, x is equal to 10. Now, first it will observe right side. So always we have to understand in the Python, whenever you are having the is equal to symbol, first right side part will be executed, followed by left side part. This is fixed. Wherever it is, whenever it is. First right side part will be executed. So right side part, what is there? 10. So it is going to create a object 10 and it is going to give the name called as x. What is the type of object? Since it is a single value on the right side, without having the multiple values, it is a single value. So automatically it is going to select the int data type. Okay. For example, right side 10.2 is there. So to store the 10.2, it will choose the data type is called as float. Right? And the complex number. What is meant by complex numbers? A complex number is a combination of both a real part with imaginary part. A plus IB or BI. A plus IB or BI, which is called as complex numbers. So any number, complex number format is there. A plus IB format is there. It is considered as complex numbers. Here I means nothing but within the Python it is J. A plus BJ. Okay. And Boolean. Boolean means true or false. Let us see with practically. Instead of taking examples like this, let us do practically simultaneously. So once again, I'm opening the Spider. Why I'm choosing the Spider? Because what are the variables I'm assigning, automatically in the variable explorer, I can see the variables directly along with the type also. Okay, instead of writing the additional code. So for example, if it is not Spider, then what I have to do is, that one also I'll show you. Yeah, as one of the student is saying that I want to unmute from the first day in this meeting, please. Okay, Divya, at the end we'll discuss. I will unmute you. Okay, stay till the end. At the end I will unmute you. Done? Right. Now coming back. So here, see, first I'm going to take the like this. X A is equal to 20 or A is equal to 10. Assume this is not there. This window is not there. I'm writing here A is equal to 10. After writing the A is equal to 10, so here A is equal to 10 was executed. Now if you want to see what is inside the A, then what we have to do generally is print A. We have to write like this, print A. Okay, print A means it is going to give the output, right? Now similarly, if you want to see what is the type of the A, what is the data type of A means, then you have to write in terms of like this, type of, the function name is called as type, and inside the brackets you have to write the A. Then you are going to get what is the type of A is, it is a int type. Generally we have to write like this, but in the Spider we are having, without writing like this, by writing simply A is equal to 10 itself, we can see here the value and along with the name, along with the data type also. So without printing also, we can see directly here itself. Without writing the type of A, we can see here itself. That advantage we are having in the Spider, right? Now, as Govardhan is asking the question, sir, notes was not uploaded in the Google Drive. Just Govardhan at the end, once we'll see this one. Okay, I have already uploaded at the end. Just let us cross check at the once again at the end. Okay, Govardhan. Done? Now, coming back. So here A is equal to 10, which is the type of A is int type. Now, similarly, I'm going to write B is equal to, okay, B is equal to minus 25. And what is minus 25 means? It is a single value. Okay, since it is a single value, that it is a numerical value, automatically it is going to choose the data type what? Int data type. Now, C is equal to, I'm writing in terms of 23.4. What is the data type it is going to choose? It is going to choose float. And if I write that D is equal to 45.12 minus, what is the data type it is going to choose? It is again float. For example, if I write E is equal to 0.0, what is the data type it is? It is also float. If I write F is equal to 0, then what is the data type? Int. So here, this is data type wise, value wise, both are same. Data type wise, one is float and one is int. Decimal is there means that one. Next, coming to the next one is complex numbers. I'm going to take some complex numbers like 2 plus 3j. So since it is a complex number, it is going to say it is a complex. Whether 2 plus 3j or A is equal to, F is equal to 3 minus 2j. 3 minus 2j or 3 minus 2.5j, anything. So it is going to give us complex numbers, right? E, F, G, H. something like this. I'm going to create something like this. So even if it is minus 3 minus 2.5j, what is this type? It is also still complex. Okay, you are going to get the complex numbers. Okay, if you go with this one once again, see minus 3 minus 2.5j. So here I told you that complex numbers, what are the complex numbers are there? Okay, whenever there is a complex numbers, the complex numbers has the real part plus imaginary part. Okay, real part plus imaginary part. So this real part, whatever we are having, for example, let's take an example of a plus b j. Here a can be from minus infinity to plus infinity, any number of j. Similarly, the b also can be from minus infinity to plus infinity, any number. It can be positive, it can be negative, anything can be there. That is basic complex numbers. Sir, are we going to work on these complex numbers, miss? No. Then why to create this complex number concept, sir? Python is not only used for data analyst, na? Python is even used by the mathematicians. So who are the mathematicians working on the complex numbers? They are going to use this data type. In our case, we are going to ignore this one. This is not related to us, basically. In our entire data set or in our real life, whenever we work, never will work on the complex numbers. That concept only not there for us. Okay, what are the concept of this one is there? That is not available for us. So just we can ignore this one. But since mathematicians, they are going to use the complex numbers for this. So numerical numbers means the numbers can be normal real numbers. The numbers can be imaginary numbers. So for that reason, they have created with respect to complex concept also. Is the point is clear? And next, we are having the next one is I is equal to, I'm writing I is equal to here, non-numeric, anything non-numeric. Non-numeric like Siva. So since it is a non-numerical data, I have to take into the string. I mean inverted quotes. So when I write in the inverted quotes, it will be chosen as string. And what is the size means number of characters. When you are using the string, it gives the number of characters. For remaining everything, it will give the number of values. For string, it will count as the number of characters. How many characters are there? For example, if I take one more, okay, and I'm writing here Siva 123, Siva dot 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 123, something I'm writing like this. Now, how many? What is this data type means? It is a string data type, and where it is having with the number of characters are equal to 11 characters overall. So it is going to give here 11 characters. When I execute this one, so it is going to give me the 11 characters, right? Now, similarly, I'm going to take something like this. Okay. Now, when you are having the string in the multi-line, for example, Siva, okay. For example, YouTube comments are there. YouTube comments will not be in the single line. Now. 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 20 lines also will be there. So some comments will be there. Or Twitter data, YouTube data, or messages, reviews, all these things. So in that case, what we are going to do is Siva, Rama, Krishna. You are having the right side part in the 3 lines. Now in this case, if you execute, it is going to throw the error. So now what you have to do means, here you have to choose the triple quotes. When you are having the data in the any string is in the 3 lines, you have to go with the triple quotes. That is the syntax. That is the syntax. You have to go with the triple quotes. So now, if you are choosing this one, k is equal to Sivaram Krishna, now it is going to work. Now k value will be stored with the Siva, Rama, Krishna. Is the point is clear? So when you are having the data in the multi-line string, you have to use the triple quotes. When you are having the data in a single line string, you can go with the single or double quotes. Choice is yours. Now coming to next one is L is equal to, I'm going to take true. Okay, cap this one, true. Now what is this one? Right side. What is this one is called as string only. Now for Boolean values, we are not going to use the quotes. So directly you can write. For example, I'm writing here M is equal to true. directly without using the codes you can write. What is the difference between these two means both are true only, but one is in terms of string, one is Boolean data type. So can you see here strings, shortcut is str, Boolean is bool, shortcut is bool, right? So whichever is the either true or false. For example, if you take instead of caps lock 2, you are taking the small true, right side you are taking the small true will not be considered as Boolean value. See, it is going to throw the error. Okay, it is going to throw the error. So only caps lock true, caps lock T only will be considered as true. Caps lock T only will be considered as Boolean. Only this one will be considered as Boolean. Or if you are having something like this, small t or small f, these are all considered as normal. Then we have to use the strings only. We have to write as a strings. Exclusively, when it is considered as Boolean means when you are using in terms of like this, caps lock F, A, L, S, E, caps lock F, then only it is considered as Boolean. Otherwise, it will be considered as strings. What is the difference between the N and O means? N is considered as string, O is considered as Boolean. Right? Both of them are same. Value wise, both are same. But one is in terms of Boolean data type, one is this. Now, sir, what is the difference, sir? That advantage you will see in the further. Now, only true and false will be considered as Boolean. Other than true and false, none of the other words will be considered as Boolean. So in all these cases, what happens means it is going to store only one value, that is true means true it will write, and it will give the name as M. For example, if you write Siva, it will take Siva and it will write the data type name or the outside variable name. What are the variable name is that? The variable name. So in every case, it is going to create only one object. For example, if you go with the first one, A is equal to 10. Here, how many objects are created? One object, a name is A. For minus 25, name is B. 23.4, name is C. And here, Siva, inside the Siva will be stored and the name is I. Sir, for example, K is there. A multi-line string is there now, sir. When you are having the multi-line strings. Even multi-line strings also, Siva, Rama, Krishna. Inside the object Shivaram Krishna will be there and it is K. Whether it is a multiple words means no, it is a single word. It is a single one. Sir, how you can know it is a single or multiple means though it is in the entire sentence is in the multiple also, it is a considered as single. What is considered as then multiple? Okay. Now, what is this one? 2, 3. What is this one? A is equal to 2, 3. What is 2, 3 is called as 23. Single value or double multiple values are single value. But 2, 3, 2 values. Comma is there means multiple. Comma is not there means single. That's it. Simple. So when you are having the multiple values on the right side, that is with the comma, one value after one value. For example, this is Siva, Rama, Krishna. This is one string or multiple strings? This is a single string. Now, for example, if you are having like this, if I take Siva as one string completed, second string, fresh, I am opening. This is also completed. Third one, Krishna. Now, total how many strings are there? 3 strings are there. Separately. Then it is considered as multiple values on the right side. Okay. Now, earlier it is considered as one value on the right side. Now it is considered as multiple values on the right side. For one value, it is going to choose the fundamental data types. For multiple values, it is going to choose the advanced data types. Is the points are clear? So for example, you want to store. Now, I want to store. What you want to store? Sir, I want to store 10, 20, 30, sir. 3 things I want to store, sir. In a single object or multiple objects, sir? That is your choice. Sir, I want to store in the multiple objects, sir. Then A, B, C. A comma B comma C is equal to, then A will be stored as 10, B will be stored as 20, C will be stored as 30. Then three different objects, three different values. No sir, not like that. I want to store all these three also in the single object only. Single object only you want to store okay. A is equal to, I want to store in a single object. Then it is a advanced data type. Multiple objects means multiple objects, single objects means single object. Your choice. Right? That is your requirement. Now see here, A is equal to, B is equal to, C is equal to 10, 20, 30. Now how many objects are created? 3 objects are created. What are the 3 objects? A, B, C. What is A value? 10. What is the B value? 20. What is the C value? 30. So once I execute, can you see here? A value as 10, B value as 20, and C value as 30. Right? Now here I'm going to take in a single object only 3 values. Now this one also will be executed. Only difference is it is going to be stored in the advanced data types. What are the advanced data types we are having? Miss list, tuple, set, and dictionary. These 4 are used to store the multiple values. Now here when I write like this, automatically it will take by default tuple, advanced data type. It is not going to store in the int. Int will not store the multiple values. Int can store single value. Is the point is clear? In a single object, you can store the multiple values also, but different data type. That data type is not applicable. Sir, in this chair, how many people can sit? Means one only. Sir, 2 members has to sit means this is not the chair. I have to take the sofa. 2-seater sofa I have to take. How in a single seater sofa 2 members can sit means that is not possible. Sir, I want to go with the 5 members has to sit means according to that you have to set the sofa size. Okay, based on the value, you have to set the data type. So these advanced data types are stored, they can store the more than one value in the single object. Means here in this example, what are you having? You can store the 10, 20, 30 inside a single object itself. What is the difference earlier versus this one? Means earlier it has stored only one value. This is int, this is tuple. Is the point is clear? One value, multiple values. Right? Sir, I want to store one value in the, that too in the advanced data type. That is possible means possible. In the advanced data type, you can store even one value or more than one value. That is your choice. Even one value also you can store in the advanced data types, within the advanced data types. But generally when you want to store one value in the, then we'll not choose the advanced data types. We'll go with the fundamental. When we'll choose the advanced data types means when we are having the more amount of data. For example, I'm having a classroom of 500 seating capacity, a classroom of 500 seating capacity, and 5 students has enrolled for my course. Should I use that 500 students classroom? 5 students cannot sit in that classroom. Sit na. They can sit, but we will not use because unnecessarily it will waste the memory space. Whether we can't use means we can use. Even in the list also, can't we store only one single value? One value also you can store. In the tuple also you can store only one value. In the set also you can store only one value. In the dictionary also you can store one value only. But there will be no use. When you are having the single value, go with the independent, fundamental data types. When you are having with respect more than one value, go with the advanced data types. You don't need to go. Automatically Python will go. It will select automatically. Based on the right side value, it will take automatically the data type. Is the points are clear? Now, how you are going to store? Okay. Now we are moving into the advanced data types one by one. Now I have completed earlier only the fundamental data types. Now we'll move on to the advanced data types. In the advanced data types, the first one is list, where you are going to store the values inside the square brackets. First value, comma, second value, third value, fourth value, like this in the square bracket. If you are using the right side value as the square bracket, and if you are storing the multiple values, it is considered as list. For example, if you are storing the multiple values inside the parenthesis without using the square bracket, multiple values you are using inside this parenthesis, it is called as tuple. if you are using the multiple values for storage within the curly brackets, multiple values you are storing in the curly brackets, what is the difference between three of them is only the bracket difference. As of now, it is only bracket difference as of now. In detail, I am going to move on to the each of them. I have not even completed fundamental data types also. I am giving the overview only. None of them in detail we have discussed. Right? Similarly, this one also, to store the multiple values within the curly brackets, we are going to choose the same curly brackets. Once again, curly brackets only in the dictionary also. Then how the Python knows whether it is a set or dictionary? Here, the dictionary will have the key value pairs. What is this? And we'll understand one by one. It is going to have the key value pair. Only dictionary will be special. Remaining all of them will be normal. Dictionary is special. Key value pair will be there. What is the meaning of this? Let's understand one by one. Let's go into the spider one more time. Now, see here. Now I want to store. What is my requirement is I want to store multiple values. So I'm going to choose a date which is called as P is equal to, or simply L is equal to square brackets 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 values. Right side, how many values are there? 4 values are there. That 4 values are stored in the square bracket. What is the data type of this one? Is called as list data type. It will take automatically list. L is equal to list. Square brackets of 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 values are there. Now, next, T is equal to parenthesis 1, 2, 3, 4. If you write like this, what is it is going to do? It is going to take the tuple of 1, 2, 3, 4, tuple. So can you see the data type is tuple and number of values are 4. Sir, what is the difference then? Both are only brackets are different, sir? No, that we are going to discuss in detail. List is not simple like only square bracket. So many things are there. Exclusively to understand list only, it will take one class. We are going to spend exclusively for list only one class. Okay, wait for that. In that, what is inside that, what type of the values can be used? What is the advantage of list? What is the difference between the list and tuple? All these things, one by one, everything we are going to enter. Right? Now, next one is set. S is equal to set of 1, 2, 3, 4. Where you are going to have the set. This is a set data type. Now coming to the dictionary. Now last one is dictionary. In the dictionary, square bracket, curly brackets only we are going to use. For example, if you write 1, comma 2. What is this is called as? Set only. Okay. This is also set only. This is also set only. How the Python knows then it is a dictionary? See, set only it is giving. If I write only single value, that too in the T, I am writing inside the curly bracket single number only. Then still it is considered as set only. But one value only is there. For example, in this T, I am having only one value. But brackets are there. What is this one? What is this? It is tuple. Can you see here T with the only one value is there? What is that type of T is? It is int type. So when you are having the more than one, so 1, comma 2. When you are having the more than 2 values, it will be considered as tuple. When you are having a single value, so for example, I am taking the single value here 1. Now you are having this one will be considered as list. But tuple will have minimum 2 values. If you have a tuple of single value also, it is considering as a int only. Tuple will have minimum 2 values. It will not support for the single value. One data type is something different. If all the data types are acting in the same way, then why to create unnecessarily these many? Right? Now, here we are having this one. S is equal to set of 1. Okay? Now, what is the difference? Now, S is set. What is T? T is also set only. Value is same only now. Variable name you have changed, but value is same only now. Then how the Python understand it is as a dictionary means, here you have to keep the key value pair. What is meant by key value pair means key, some name you are going to give the name like string A colon 1. Now this is the key colon value. Like this, each value will be stored inside the dictionary. Dictionary will be in this way. What are the dictionaries there? Can you see here dictionary? Dict. So these are the data types which we are having. Based on the right side value, it is going to choose automatically the data types. Now let us enter into the in detail one by one. Okay, one by one. Each of them one by one, slowly. Okay, starting from the int to dictionary, each of them, their advantages, in which case which one, all these things one by one. Okay, now how many days it is going to work? We are going to work on the dictionary, data types means we are going to work for next 3-4 days only on the data types. It will not be completed just in half an hour or 1 hour. It will take next 4 sessions exclusively to work on the data types. Right? Now, before moving on to the data types individually, I have given the overview. Now you understand the is equal to right side values. Left side is called as variable name. So in the last class, we have focused on the left side. What are the different rules for the variable name? Now in the today's class, we have focused on the right side. What are the different types of values are possible? That is, what are the different types of values means int, float, complex, boolean, string, list, tuple, set, and dictionary. These are the possibilities on the right side. What is the possibilities on the left side means names. What are the names are there? The names rules already we have discussed. These are the rules for the variable name, right? Now, next, before moving on to the further and understanding the data types very detailedly, here we are going to cover the first concept is called as output in Python. Output in Python. How you are going to see the output means by using the print. Okay, store the value in the Python. How to store the value? Store a value in Python. How you are going to store a value in the Python means how to store a value in Python. How to store a value in Python? By using the variable. So what are the value you want? That value you are going to take on the right side and you are going to assign on the left side this one. And what is meant by output in the Python means output is nothing but printing. Output is nothing but you are going to print. Print is considered as output in Python. Whatever you want to print. Now, what are the possibilities of print? Okay, let us understand this clearly. So, let us focus on the output in the Python. Heading is output in the Python. And in Python, we are having functions. Functions. What is meant by functions? Functions means it will take some input and gives the output. Gives some output. That they are called as functions. Example for this functions is, first example is print is the function, which is what it is going to do means it will take some input, means whatever you want to print, it will take as the input, and what it will give the output means it will print. Answer will be printed. Right? Second one is we are having the next type of function is called as type function. What is the type function will do? It will take the input. What input it will take? Whatever the value you are providing, it will take the value. And what is the output it is going to give? From the type function, what is the output you are going to get from the type function? Means data type. What is the data type? That is the output which you are going to get. Next, like this, we are having the different types of functions. So let us focus in that print function. Now in the print function, what are we are having? So you are going to print inside the print function. Either you can write a single variable name. Either you can write the single variable name. This is one way. Okay. Then it is going to print the value in the variable. Value inside the variable. Inside that variable, what are the values there? It is going to print. Second option is print multiple variables. You can print the single variable. You can print the multiple variables. Similarly, you can print the single value. You can directly print the value itself without writing the variable. You can directly print the value itself, or you can print the multiple values. Either you can print the single variable, multiple variables, single value, multiple values, and the last one is a combination of above. Any combination of above. Any combination of above. These are the options which you are having. Right? So let's take one by one example. First, let us start with the how to print a single variable. And what is the syntax for this? Okay, let's start with the first example. So now here I'm going to write this is the comment. I'm going to take in the comment. What is that comment means? How to print the single variable. Now these are the variables. Which are the variables are there in your Python means? These are the variable names. Choose any one variable name of your choice. For example, I want to print the a value. Okay. So I'm going to print the a value. Print a. Now what is inside the a? What is inside the a? Tuple of 10, 20, 30. It is going to give the tuple of 10, 20, 30. See, it is printing. Right? For example, if I am printing the b, print b. Print b means what is the value inside the b? It is going to take the 20. And it is printing the value inside the b, 20. Is the point is clear? And I want to print the multiple variables. Instead of printing single variable, I want to print the multiple variables. That is my requirement. Now for printing the multiple variables, how you have to print means print. Inside that, you are going to write the multiple variables. What are the variables I want to print means C and E. C, E. These are the two things I want to print. C and E. How the Python will understand two variables separately? It may understand this one as a single variable name only CE. Maybe there is one more variable called as CE, and that one you are asking. How the Python knows means each variable should be separated by comma. Then it will be considered as that one as first variable. This is second variable. So it is going to give the first variable, that is 30. What is there inside the value of C is 30 space 0.0. Whatever is in the E, that is 0.0. So it is going to give like this. Sir, why it is giving the space between that one? By default, whenever you are printing the multiple, when you print the multiple, between first one and second one, in between, it is going to keep the space. In between two is called as separator. In between any two, that gap between them, the gap will be there. That is called as separator. Now by default, what are the separator it is going to consider means? Okay, the default separator is equal to space. It is going to take the space. So here it is going to take the space, means between C and A, it is giving the space. For example, I want to print the values like C. I want to print the values like C and M or M and O. Three values I want to print. What are the three values? M, N, O. These are the three variables I want to print. First one is M, followed by N, followed by O. Now what it is going to do means, first we'll take M. What is inside the M? True. Space. String of false. Space. Again false. So three values it is going to print like this. In between them, space will be selected. Sir, but I don't want the space, sir. I also want the commas only. First value, comma. Second value, comma. Third value. Means instead of space, what you want? Comma. Then what you have to write here means separator. SEP is equal to comma. You have to take SEP is equal to comma. Then automatically you are going to get each value will be separated by commas. Otherwise, by default, it will take the space between the values. Is the point is clear? You want the space means leave as it is. Don't do any modification. Particularly, you want the comma between them is comma. Now, for example, I am writing A is equal to 30. A comma B comma C is equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30. What is this one? A value will be assigned with 10, B value with 20, C value 30. What is this concept is called as? Multiple variable assignment. In the last class we have discussed. So first it is going to assign the multiple variables like this. A, B, C. A value as 10, B value as 20 and C value as 30. Now I want to print the A, B, C, three of them. Print A comma B comma C. I want a space between them or commas between them means space is okay. Then I'm going to get like this 10 space 20 space 30. No sir, I want commas between them. This is also, that one also. This one also has to be printed. That one also has to be printed. So here separator is equal to, you take like this comma. Means between them I want the comma. Sir, I want the hyphen, sir. 10 hyphen 20 hyphen 30. Like this I want. What you want in between? Hyphen. So then in that case, what you have to do? You have to take the separator. What are the separator is there? Instead of separator of this one, take the hyphen. So hyphen will be cited in between. Sir, between 10 to 20 I want hyphen, sir. 20 to 30 I want colon, sir. Like this, something requirement is done. Then you have to write the program. This will take by default for all the separators. Separator you want miss, then you have to write the program. In the further you'll understand that. As of now, you can't do that. Okay. So here you are going to get with all the separators. How many separators are there? That many. And if you want to print, I want to print the A, B, C, D, E, F like this. Total 6 variables I want to print. What is the default separator between them is space. So first variable, what is the first variable means 10. Second value is 20 space 30 space. Next value space 0.0 space followed by complex of 3 minus 2.5j. So all of them are printing by taking the gap between them as separator is space. By default space. Is the point is clear? Now, next, I want to print the value. I don't want to print the variable name. My Siva itself. Now, Siva is considered as variable name, or whether the Siva is considered as string means it is considered as variable name. It is considered as variable name. Maybe you can even write the one of the variable name also Siva, right? Siva is equal to, see, Siva is equal to 55. Okay. Now here I'm having the variable Siva 55. Now here I'm asking print Siva na, print 55. Which one? Here it is the, what is this one? Variable name. It is considering this one as the variable name and it is giving the 55. My requirement is not this. My requirement is Siva has to be printed. Then it has to be considered as a value. Value it has to consider means it has to be taken as the inverted commas. Then this can be variable name. Is that possible? This is not the variable name now. This obviously should be the string only. Now, okay, sir, this is not possible as the variable name, sir. What about this one? First, let us start with this. Print 12. Is that possible? This is variable name. Any variable name will be 12. Is that possible? As per the rules of variable name, any variable name can start with a number? No. So now automatically this is variable name or it is a value? It is considered as value and the same thing will be printed as it is. Now if I take here 12.3, now this will be considered as variable name or as a value? It is a value and it is going to print the 12.3. Now if I write here 2 plus 3j, okay, 2 plus 3j. Now can a variable name can be like this? Is that possible? Now it is a variable name or value? It is a value. Sir, now for example, true, you are having the true. Now this is a variable name can be with the keywords because true will comes under one of the keyword or reservoir. So reservoirs cannot be used as the variable name. Now this is considered as variable name or value. It is also considered as value. It cannot be used. And if I take here false, can you write in the false any variable name? False is equal to 50. Can you store? No. So false is considered as value only. It is considered as value. Whichever is not the variable name, automatically it is the value. Sir, for example, print is SRK. Now SRK. Now first priority it will give us the variable name. Whether this variable name is possible or not. Yes, it is possible. Possible means it will assume as the variable name. It will not assume as the value. It will assume the variable name. So variable name SRK it will identify. Is there any variable name with SRK? No. Since none of the variable name with SRK is there, it is going to throw the error called as name error. Name is with that name, none of the object is available. That is the meaning. Name error meaning is that. Yesterday we have discussed the syntax error. What is syntax error? It is not following the Python rule. Now today the second error which we are going to discuss is called as name error. What is name error? With that name, there is no variable. Name error means that one. Name error meaning is there is no name with the, and there is no name with that given what are the name you are asking. There is no variable name. What are you are asking? Right? Now, here print Siva, comma, SRK. Now what I'm printing? What I'm printing basically? Two values I'm printing or two variables I'm printing? Two variables I'm printing. They are not considered as values. Now, if I write like this, first one is Siva, second one is SRK. Now, in this case, two values. So how you know this is a value? It is why you can't consider this one as a variable name? Because a variable name cannot start with the quotes. That is not possible. Obviously, it has to be the value only. Okay. So this will be considered as multiple values. It is going to print the multiple values. This is multiple variables. This is multiple values. Is the point is clear, guys? So if you write here, variables means variables will be printed. If you write values means values will be printed. For example, I want to print A and B, not inside the A and B. I want to print A and B only directly. Then A, comma, B. Now this is, what is the difference between this one versus this one? This is two variables. This is two values. Values will be printed as it is like that. Now see here. Now I'm going to write like this. Print the value of A. What is this? What is this? Inside what is there? String. One string you are printing. Just a string you are printing. And what is the output of this? The value of A. As this, it will be printed. Whatever you write, it will be printed. It will be printed. Whatever you're writing is the entire string will be printed as this. So it is going to print the entire string, the value of A. Now I'm writing comma, first value. Second value I'm writing as 10. What is the output? What is the output, guys? The value of A space 10. You are going to get like this. If I execute this one, the first value will be printed, space, second value will be printed. Now, copy. Instead of this 10, I'm writing here A. From here to here, it is called as what? Value. This one is called as variable. So first value will be printed, followed by variable. Variable means inside that whatever the value is there, that will be printed. So what is the output I'm going to get? The value of A space 10. Simple. Is the point is clear? Value and variable. Like that you can print anything, any combination. Only values you can print. Only variables you can print. A combination of value and variable you can print. Sir, first I can, now again you will get a question. Sir, can I print first variable followed by value? Whichever the order you are interested. There is no restriction. Any order. Value followed by variable, variable followed by value, anything. Is the point is clear? Everyone? So you can choose like this. Now tell me guys, if I write like this, what is this answer? You tell me. Print the value of a colon. What is the output of this? The value of a colon. Asterisk, that one all will be printed. That is value, value will be printed. Okay, let us cross check. Asterisk, it is printing. Comma, a. What is the answer? The value of a colon space 10. Done. Comma, one more comma. Again, I am writing next one, SRK. Now what is the answer? The value of a colon space 10 space SRK. Okay, instead of SRK, I am writing and the value of B colon. Now what is the answer? The value, sorry, 1 minute. I'm reducing the value of a colon space 10 space and the value of B colon. It will print up to here. I'm writing one more 10, B. Now the value of a colon 10 and the value of B colon. What is the value of B? 20. It is going to give like this. Now in this particular example, how many values you are printing? How many variables you are printing? Miss, 2 values you are printing. This is a value, variable, value, variable. 2 values, 2 variables you are printing. Sir, what is this? What is the answer of this? The value of a colon space 10 and the value of B colon space after that B instead of 20 B, because it is not considered as the variable. The B is considered as value. Point is clear? If you remove the colon, then it is considered as variable name. Quotes are removed means variable name, quotes are there means value. Clear guys? Like this you can print. Now tell me, I can't print Siva. How to print Siva means print simply directly Siva. If you want to print the value inside the Siva means without using the quotes, you have to write Siva. Then Siva will be considered as variable. Is the points are clear? Now A is equal to 20. Okay. B is equal to 40. C is equal to A. Now first A is equal to 20 guys. B is equal to 40. Okay. A is equal to 20. Done. B is equal to 40. Done. C is equal to A. A means string A na, value of A na, value of A, because right side what you have to use? Value. Value you have to use. Value you are using like this. If this is the case, then C will store what now? C will store the A letter. String A, it will store. But what you have written? Variable A you have written. Right side you have written the variable A. So now variable A value will be selected. That is 20 will be selected. That 20 will be stored to the C. Why first this one, sir? This one na first one? No. In the Python, first right side part will be executed. So first it will collect the value of A, that is 20. That 20 will be assigned to the C. Is the point is clear? Now, if I write here D is equal to SRK. Now what is the answer guys? What is the answer? First it will collect the value inside the SRK. SRK will be considered as variable name or value? Variable name. It is going to check any SRK is available. Any SRK is available? Any variable name with SRK? No. Since variable name with SRK is not available, what is going to give? Name error. So just it is going to provide the name error. SRK is not defined. Why it is giving the name error? It has to consider the inverted quotes now. SRK I want to store. Array, you are asking SRK to be stored or SRK values to be stored. SRK means if you want to store string SRK, you provide string. Then SRK will be stored. But you are not writing the string now. So it is considering as variable name. And it is trying to collect the value of the variable of SRK and it is trying to store in the D letter. Is the points are clear now? Everything? Why if you are writing D is equal to SRK means instead of throwing the syntax error, why it is throwing the name error? Actually, it has to throw the syntax error now. You have forgot the codes, but it is not throwing the syntax error. Why it is? Because SRK is not considered as the value. It is considered as variable name. Now, for example, you have written one side codes, but other side you have forgot. Then you are going to get now syntax error. It will now consider this one as a value and you have forgot. In this case, syntax error. Okay. Or if one side you have using the double quotes, other side you are using single quote, then also you are going to get the syntax error. Okay, which quote you have opened, at the other end also you have to use the same quote. Double means double, single means single. That is your choice. Absolutely not a problem. But whatever you are choosing. Right? So now inside the print, function, what is the input you have to provide means either variable or value. Choice is yours. And whatever you have provided, according to that, it is going to print. Simply it will prints. It prints the output. Whatever you provide, it will print. If you provide variable means, it will collect the value inside that variable and it will print. If you give the value directly itself, the value will be printed directly. Is the points are clear? This is about the print. Right? Now, after the print type, now inside the type function also, you can write the type of, inside that either you can write value or even you can write the type of variable. You can write anything. Directly you can provide the value itself or you can provide the variable name also. Okay. Anything is okay. Finally, we will give the data type only. Either if you provide the value also or if you give it the variable also. So see here, I'm going to give the type of A. A is considered as variable or value? It is a variable. So since it is a variable, first it will collect what is inside the A. What is inside the A? 20. So 20 belongs to which data type? Int data type. So it is going to give the int. Output is int. Now if I ask like this, type of A, string directly I'm providing. Now this is a variable or a value? Value. So directly it will check the type of the value. What is this type of the value? String. So directly it is going to give the string. Is that difference is clear? In above case, it was considered A as variable name. In below case, A is considered as string. Clear? Now, what is the type of 20? Type of 20. 20 can be variable name. Is that possible? No. Obviously, it has to be chosen as variable name only. So variable, so it is not possible as variable name. So it is a value. So what is the type of 20? Int type. So it is going to give like this. Minus 20. Minus 20. Variable name it is possible. Huh? Any variable name with minus 20 is possible? No. Obviously it should be value only. What is the type of value of minus 20? It is int. If it is not variable name, it is value. Either value or variable name. Is the points are clear, guys? Sir, if that variable name is not there, sir, basically it is variable name is possible. For example, this one. Let us take the variable name as some Krishna. Okay, this Krishna. First type of Krishna. You are asking type of Krishna. Now, what is the type of Krishna means? Tell me first internally whatever you have written. Krishna is variable name or value? First tell me that. It is a variable. It is not considered as value. variable. Now that variable is available? No. Then what is the error? Name error. Whether it is in the print type, wherever it is, if it is not defined, name error only. So this is, sir, you told that whenever there is a equal to symbol in Python, whenever there is a equal to symbol, single equal to symbol, right side part will be executed first. Now, whenever you are having the function, sir, I was bit confused between the keywords versus functions. Keywords. Actually, you told that keywords, right? Today, you are saying the functions. I was confused between these two. Assume. Now, keywords, how to identify whether it is a keyword or whether it is a function means, what are the keyword? Yesterday, we have used the del. After the keyword, we are not going to use the bracket like this. Never will use. But for the function, for any function, after writing the function name, bracket is compulsory. After that word bracket is there means function, bracket is not there means keyword. Is the point is clear? Bracket is there, bracket is not there. Bracket is there means function. Bracket is not there. Then automatically it will be considered as keyword like this. Now true is there. Now tell me, true will be considered as keyword or whether it has to be considered as function. Tell me this one. Which category it belongs to? It is a keyword. Right? It is not a function because true function we are not using now. Now I'll tell you one. There is a one. This one. This is available. What is this? I will not tell. What is this first? Function keyword. So I have not even told you that one, but still you are saying it is a function simply by saying the bracket. Any bracket is there means that will be considered as function only automatically. Every function, what it will do means it will take something as the input and it will give the output. In the type function or whether it is in the print function or any other functions. How many functions we are going to discuss? Every function will take the some input and gives the output as of now. Simple understanding. Now, as one of the student is asking, now tell me guys, as Siri is asking the question, what is this? Keyword or whether it is a function? Keyword. Because I have not written side brackets now. Now what is this one? It is a function. Just now I told you, right? Whether this bracket is there or bracket is not there. Observe, simple. Bracket is not there means it belongs to the keyword. Bracket is there means same word will belongs to the function. Is the points are clear? Siri, your question is clear? Right? Done. Next. So like this, we are going to have in terms of next function is called as length function. Len function. Brackets are there. In this length function, you have to provide the string or you have to provide the list or tuple or set or dictionary and it will give the size. Size means number of characters. If you provide the, for example, if I provide the string Siva, now what is the number of characters? 4 characters. It is going to give the 4. For example, if I provide the list here, can you see here? There is a list is there. One list is there. What is that variable name? L. So I'm going to provide here len, length of L. First it will color the what is L. So L is a variable name or whether it is a value. Variable name. L is variable name is first it will check whether L is available or not. L is available means okay. L is not available means name error. So first it will check whether L is available or not. Yes, L is available. Available means what is there inside that? List of 1. How many values are there inside the list? Inside the bracket, how many values are there? 1 value is there. So it is going to give the 1. Now, I'm going to take the length of S. S is equal to set of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is S. Now, length of S. Now, length of S means first S is considered as variable name or whether it is considered as value. It is the variable name. Now, what is this answer? What is the answer of this one, guys? What is this one? Length of this. What is the answer, miss? 1. It is 1 because where this one is considered as value, that is string value, and the output of this one is 1. Now this one, if I take this one, what is the length of S? S is considered as variable, and inside that variable, how many values? First it will collect that one, and inside that, how many values are there? Each value is separated by comma. Sir, for example, this is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. This much big number is there also, though it is considered as single number only. Though this much of big number also, still it is a single number. Comma. Sivarama Krishna. How much of Sivarama Krishna is considered as how many words, miss? 1 word only. Siva, comma, Rama, comma, Krishna, if I say only, it is called as 3 words. Sivarama Krishna is considered as per Python, 1 only. Okay, it is not considered as multiple. It is 1 only. Siva, comma, Rama, comma, Krishna. Then it is considered as 3 different words. In that case only, comma should be there. Comma is not there, miss 1 only. For example, if I remove this comma, now total how many values are there? How many values are there now? 4 values. What is this is considered as first value, this is second value, third value, fourth value. If I remove this comma also, now how many values are there? 3 values only is there. It is 1 value only. Is the point is clear? Value to value, comma should be there. Okay, right side commas is compulsory. Right side only values will be there. Left side values will not be there. Left side variable names will be there. Values means automatically after the equal to symbol. Multiple values means each value is separated by comma. First value, second value, third value are separated by commas. Is the points are clear, guys? That is with respect to today's session. And from here, we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Please practice whatever we have discussed. And online students, already your free demo classes are completed, and only the paid students will be allowed to the tomorrow's class. And here we are going to share important information for the online students. Please listen to this very clearly. Now, next information is exclusively for the online students. Okay, online students, we have to use a link called as WebEx. You have to use the WebEx. So please install the WebEx, whether it is in your mobile phone or whether it is in the laptop or wherever it is. Just install the WebEx first. After installing the WebEx, okay, now once you install the WebEx, here you will get an option called as, just click on the WebEx as the app, and here there is an option called as join meeting, sign in, sign up. So with your registered mail ID and password, you have to click on the sign up. Okay, using your registered mail ID. My mail ID is, in the future also, if you are having any questions, you can ask your questions by sending to my mail. My mail ID is srk.nareshit@gmail.com. This is my mail ID. Okay, so click on this sign up with your mail ID, and after sign up, you are going to get in terms of value, sorry, OTP, some OTP to your mail. In my case, it is saying that already my mail IDs exist, but in your case, you are going to get the OTP to your mail ID, and that OTP you have to enter. After entering successfully, then you have to join the meeting. What are the meeting? And we are going to share you one PDF document. Step-by-step procedure will be available in that PDF document. Okay, for online students, I'm saying this one. Offline students, just for you it is common. Okay, and whoever the offline students has paid the course fees, please collect your ID card. Collect your ID card, bring one photo and collect your ID card. Next day morning onwards, you don't need to bring the fees receipt every time. Once you are having the ID card, miss, it is equal to your fees receipt. No need to carry the fees receipt every time. So please collect the ID card. Where, miss? Down in the ground floor itself. in the same building, ground floor itself. Just bring with your one photo and fees receipts. So they'll issue the ID card. And from tomorrow, you can enter the classroom by using the ID card. Is the point is clear? That is online students, sorry, offline students. Coming to the online students, we have to follow the procedure. Just give me 1 minute of time. I'll explain for you the step-by-step procedure. And any offline student wants to convert to online also, he has to contact the admin only. And once you contact the admin, if admin gives the permission and if you are attending the online class, okay, now whoever the students are using the WebEx link and joining the meeting now, and the backend team is going to check whether you have paid the course fees or not. For example, we'll share one link and this link will be shared to other students. There, some students will share to the other students, outsiders. But outsiders cannot join because the backend team is going to check whether the student has paid the fees or not. If the students has paid the fees only, they'll approve the to join. Otherwise, they'll reject. Okay, you will not be given the permission to join the link. Is the point is clear? Online students? Yeah. Offline students, you can leave. If you're not having any questions, you can leave. Online students, please stay back. Online students, stay. Don't leave. I'll explain the step-by-step procedure in the WebEx for joining in the tomorrow's class. Only offline students can leave if you're not having any questions, that too. Tomorrow regular class only, na? Friday. Tomorrow class is Saturday, we are not having the class. Monday to Friday. Saturday, exams will be conducted. Not this week. From next week onwards, every Saturday exam will be there, mostly. Okay. Initially, we have discussed about the data analytics introduction only. Python was started 2 days back only. So easily you can contact the admin and they are going to share you the recordings and you can go through the recording. You can listen to the recording and if you are having any questions also, that is initial classes. You can take even yesterday's class also. Till today, all the recordings are free. So total how many classes including today miss? Total overall 8 classes are completed. Yes. So initially it is demo sessions only where I have given the introduction to data analytics. What is meant by data analytics? What they already told that you have watched in the YouTube. Have you watched or they have given the link only? You have seen only the link. So you can go through that. Okay, you will have the time for Friday, Saturday, Sunday also is gap is there. There is no class on Saturday. There is no class on the Sunday. No class. Till Friday. Only Friday. Okay. Monday to Friday will be the classes. Saturday will be the exam. On that 5 days, what are the classes we have, what are the topics we have covered on that 5 days? Based on that, some test will be conducted, MCQ test. Whether you are preparing or not, to check every Saturday, same class time, test will be there. No difference. In written. MCQs you have to write. They'll be giving you answer sheets and in the answer sheets you have to fill. Right? Every Saturday would be that one. So the just apart from this Saturday, because this Saturday was we have just completed only 1 or 2 topics now. Based on this, there will be no test. So by next week, most of the things will be some advanced things will be completed. So where we can conduct the test. Then how many days the demo classes I need to attend? Just Python was started 2 days back only. So just you can go through the recording. Today you go through what are the recordings take from the admin. After going through the recordings today, tomorrow and after tomorrow, if you are having any questions, we can discuss that particular topic. So just you take. No, Saturday's class is not there now. So you can go through the recording. Listen to the recording very clearly and you can install the Python and you can just it is a very basics. So we have not even entered into the main actual subject where sir, whether I can continue this one or whether I can understand or not. There is no need of any question like that because we have entered into the basics only. Just you can go through. Easily you can go through. Still, if you are having any doubts, miss, I'll explain. Done. Sir, today's class will you upload in Classroom, Google Drive. Tomorrow, a new WhatsApp group will be created with the paid students, only whoever that has paid the students are there now. A separate WhatsApp group will be uploaded, and in that further we will have the communication. Till now the demos now. Outside people also will be there. From tomorrow, only the paid students of this particular batch will be there.
Like scan and
that group is will be deleted automatically. A new group will be created only to the paid students. Yeah, that is, see, in that particular WhatsApp, what are the community or as of now you are having now, in that WhatsApp community, almost 200 students will be there who attended for free of the cost and who has just overview, and they may join, they may not join. That is their individual interest, right? In that every student will be there. Now tomorrow again we are going to create WhatsApp group number 2. In this only paid students will be there.
And in the same link, just to review and check what is
all the same thing as this, every link will be given.
I just have this doubt because they say like paid videos and without video. So that is for what? I mean, after 4 months or
from tomorrow onwards. Till today, everything is free. Free videos. So, tomorrow, for example, you have missed on the Monday's class. You have to pay for the recordings. Even one day also you have to pay 4 months. Even for 10 days also you have to pay 4 months. Not even one day they'll give free of cost.
So we don't. So you are sharing this. You won't share this video in that PPT, no?
Okay. Till today only free videos. From tomorrow, not even one video will be uploaded in the WhatsApp community.
But tomorrow, said that for paid candidates, you will be sharing those videos. You or the
admin.
So she or he will be sharing those links like what has happened in that group.
Tomorrow we'll discuss in detail. Unnecessary, instead of confusing, tomorrow we'll discuss. None? Yeah. Online students, are you there? All the online students, please stay back. Just give me 1 minute of time. Yeah, online students, please go through this PDF. I'm going to share it to you. First, you have to install the WebEx application, whether it is in the laptop, whether it is in the mobile phone. Either you can choose with any of your choice. First, you have to use the WebEx. Okay. And after that, click on the new account and use the mail ID. And you are going to get one OTP confirmation code and enter that code. After entering the code, create a password of your choice. What are the password you are interested? Create the password and create the name to be displayed on the WebEx. What are your name to be displayed? You can write the name. And after entering the details, now here you can see whichever the course you are interested, that course will be available here. And once you open this one, next time onwards, simply if you click on the WebEx, automatically in that case, you have to click on the sign in. In my case, I'm signing. 1 minute. Once account was created, after that, sign in. After sign in, okay. Once you sign in, it is asking just a minute. Yeah. Once you sign in, automatically you'll see like this, guys. In my case, I have not received still now. Okay. So once you sign in, after signing, clearly you can see in terms of whichever the course you have enrolled, that course will be available here. And just you have to click on the join meeting and directly you can join the meeting from this. Is the point is clear, online students? From tomorrow onwards. This will be followed from tomorrow onwards. You can choose laptop, mobile, phone, whichever you are interested. Okay. And once you have an open, see like this, you are going to get in this way. You are going to get an option like this. In my case, what are the existing courses are there? Morning 9 a.m., 10:30, and along with the 7:30. Three different things are there. So it is showing three of them. Okay. Whatever the things are available, it will show. What are the batches are available? It will show all the batches and just they'll be getting, you will get an option here, join. You have to click on the join meeting. You have to select that one and click on the join. Then automatically you will join on that. Clear, guys? From tomorrow, please use this methodology and join the classes. Done. If you are having any questions, you can ask. What are the questions you are having? Yes. Astosh Sinha. Yeah, please type what are the question you are having, or you want me to unmute, miss? I'll unmute. Yeah, sir, I'm a BCom graduate of 2021. Can I get the job offer? Can I get a job after this course? Absolutely. That is not going to be a problem. That is not a problem. Ankit, can you explain again the sets concept? We'll discuss each of the every data type one by one. Set means just in the curly brackets, you are writing the multiple values. It's called as set. Curly brackets. Choose the curly brackets. As of now, curly brackets and inside that. Okay. And one of the student just in the starting, he asked me to Divya Singh. Are you there? Divya Singh. Divya, could you please confirm? Are you available? Ashutosh Sinha. Any placement distance by the institute. Placement distance means we'll share you the wherever the placement opportunities are there. We will share you the links and you have to apply on that and you only have to go to the interview and you have to clear. We'll share you the links. Wherever the job opportunities are there, we'll share you the links. Once the course was completed, at least in a week, 2 to 3 jobs will be shared. Minimum 2. In a week, 2 jobs will be shared. And you can apply for those companies and you have to clear the interviews. That is placement assistance will be provided in that way. Sinha, is your question is clear? Funny. If I practice in the Google Colab, is that fine, miss? Absolutely fine. Please don't purchase a new laptop as of now. But one thing is, now you'll go and practice in the Google Colab. Absolutely not a problem, Funny. But what about the in terms of Power BI, Tableau, all these softwares you have to install now. For that, we are not having the online labs. For this one, it is there. Google for Python online lab is there. You are using fine. But for Power BI, Tableau, and others, you can't. Then in that case, you have installed Anaconda, right, in the C drive itself. Similarly, you can install the other softwares also now. Though you are having only C drive also, but you can install, right? If you are having the access to install means, then 100% you are able to access and you can use the software means, go with your present laptop only. If you are unable to do with that using the company laptop means, then it is better to purchase the new laptop, because we are going to learn multiple tools. For multiple tools, multiple installations you have to do. SQL also you have to install, Tableau you have to install, Power BI you have to install, like this. Funny. Is your question is clear? Next, Astosh Sinha. Will you take the interview sessions? Astosh Sinha, have you attended my previous classes? Yes or no? Or this is your first class? Okay, done. You have not attended. Please go through the previous class. You are going. Please contact the admin. Admin will share you the previous class recordings. Please go through once. Detailedly, we will have discussed one particular session only on the placements only. Once, please go through that. Right? See, just now the admin has shared you the class recordings in the chat box itself. Now itself he has shared to you, and copy them. Please copy them into a notepad. Ashutosh, now itself please copy. And please go through the recordings. One by one. Day one recording like that in the sequential order. Please understand clearly about the course. Because this is your career now. Just by 1 or 2 minutes, we can't take the decision like that. Please go through clearly. Yeah, Renuka, I'm going to upload the today's notes. You'll receive the today's notes in the Google Drive. Within the Google Classroom, what are the Google Drive? Are you the part of Google Classroom, Renuka? Yes or no? Yes. So you can check the Google Drive. You can check the Google Drive and you can find the notes. Next, Rakesh. Please unmute me. 1 minute, Rakesh. Ashwini, I'm not getting the notes, sir. Ashwini, sorry, there is a, till now I have not uploaded in the Google Drive. Just because of students, some students has not joined, and that one, this one. So they asked me to upload everything now. So I'm going to upload the Google Drive. In the Google Drive, I'm going to upload the notes. Ashwini. Now what is the time is? Around 9:20. Please check your Google Drive at 9:30. Just in 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, please check your Google Drive. Ashwini. It will be available. Okay. Just give me 10 minutes of time. Everything will be available. Now, coming to this is considered as one value only, complete one value.
Tuple or string?
String only.
Different.
Tuple.
Tuple. Sir, interpret.
Yeah, you can practice. While you can while doing in the notes, you'll practice, right? These are the only practice things. You practice, then you'll get more clarity on that. Yeah. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. I'm going to unmute you. Guys,
Who are the student? Unmute. Who asked me to unmute? Who is the person asking me to unmute? Sorry, one more time. Rakesh, are you available? Rakesh? Rakesh, are you there? Yes. Just give me 1 minute. I'm just trying to unmute you. Rakesh. Yes, I have given you the permission to unmute. Please unmute. Rakesh, can you? I can't hear your voice. Just 1 minute. Hold on. Might be some issue. And now, can you speak once?
Hello?
Rakesh?
Can you hear me?
Others, could you please confirm whether you are able to hear Rakesh voice? I'm not able to hear. Rakesh. Yeah, in meanwhile, any others? Anyone want to unmute and you want to discuss anything else? If nothing, you can leave. If nothing, you can leave. Harita. Harita, if you are unable to hear Raki, he should like to talk from he should like to talk from my system. Okay, Harita. Okay, done. Even that is also fine for me. Yeah, Harita, I have unmuted you. Now, Harita.
Hello.
Can you speak? Sorry, I'm not
Hello.
able to listen to you.
Hello. Hello.
Now, could you please, now, one more time, please?
Hello. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, now it is clear, finally.
Okay. Now Rakesh will take.
Please, Rakesh, please go ahead and ask what are the questions you have.
Hello?
Yes.
I have a problem with the Jupyter notebook. It can't open the redirect the this files.
Okay. So what is the question? Sorry.
In the Jupyter notebook, we create the files, no?
Yes.
Folder. It can't open the redirect the that code.
Okay. Means you are double clicking on this, but it is not redirecting to that particular that one.
Yes.
Means you are not getting this one. Have you got this screen? Can you confirm? Yes, sir.
I got this screen. After
Okay.
creating the file.
Minimize this one. After minimizing this one, have you received this screen?
Yes, I got this one. After creating
Yes,
the new
okay.
file.
Okay, you have created a new file. Okay.
Yeah.
You have
It's not
typed.
coming to this file.
Huh?
They are not directing to this file.
Yeah. For example, you have typed here something like this.
No. That not coming this file also. This folder also. This one.
Oh, this one also you are not able to get.
Yes. This just creating this new file, this IPYNDB is not directing to the.
Once you click on this, you are not going to get this page.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Exactly what is the problem? Without saying that, we can't say. So it's better to connect with the mentor tomorrow morning. So we have shared you the link now in the Google Classroom.
Yes. Okay. Sure.
Okay. Just connect to
Yeah.
the mentor and share your screen so
Sure.
that they
Thank you.
exactly what is the problem.
Yeah. I will do.